Hey there, how's it going? A beautiful sunny day in Osaka, Japan. And it is about time for a little exploring adventure. I've been here for a few days. Today I'm going to a castle, the main castle, Osaka Castle it's called. A site of an ancient castle which was then rebuilt. And so it's actually not that old. It is 20th century from the 1930s, but it's going to be a fun adventure getting there and see some of Osaka along the way. As you can see, heading down into the subway here. And so that is going to be the first interesting thing, is figuring out how the subway works. And so the guy at my hostel wrote down the subway stations in Japanese, and so that right there is the one that I need to go to. I guess it will cost 160 yen, which is about $1.50 US. Can I try to get a ticket here? Inside like this? Okay, thank you. Mission accomplished. Okay, it's platform number 2. I'm not sure. That was it. That was it. Yeah, this is 1, that's 2. Just missed it. Osaka Kitazume. Nice Japanese cowgirl there. So I just saw a Japanese girl walking up the stairs there with a t-shirt that said in big block letters, "Unbutton my fly." I wonder if she knows what that means. All right, I have no idea now which way to the castle. For one thing, then my phone is not working here in Japan. I don't know why. I talked to T-Mobile and they don't know why either. It's kind of like a weird mystery, like it should be. So anyways, I don't have phone service for now. It might be that it is just not working in Osaka or something and will work elsewhere in Japan. We'll see. So, I need to ask somebody which way to Osaka Jo. All right, somebody said go up this way. Car wash, it looks like. And hopefully I'll see a gas station at some point. They're really weird. They have the pumps hanging down from the ceiling, like just you know, a pipe coming down and then the pump like sticking down from it. There are no like gas pumps sticking out of the ground, so very different. And check it out. That must be part of the castle there. Quite a contrast. That little tiny thing there, and then boom. No bikes. However, I just saw bicyclists going on this side, and then down there is a thing that says bikes. It looks like it's indicating that the bike lane is this one, and this is the not biking, but there goes a bicyclist. So I guess this castle area is a whole park. You can see it's starting to get nice and green, and it smells really nice. You know, it is mid-June, and so it is just kind of, you know, spring in full bloom here. And so the deal with this castle is that the site was originally the site of a Buddhist temple that was built here by a influential Buddhist sect. And so they built this temple on this site as their like headquarters. and then they were overtaken by some other power and it was destroyed. And then the various castles were destroyed and then rebuilt several times. The most recent one was built in 1931, and at least it survived World War II bombings, because I guess it's in a pretty good shape now. So looking forward to checking it out. And so that right there is right there. Walk into here and then check out all this stuff to explore. Awesome. And it's free to walk into the main area here, and then I think I'll have to pay to go into like certain spots, like up some towers or something. Not sure what this is. This is not Tai Chi, I don't think. These are some massive blocks, wow. Reminds me a little of Peru. The way that they're like differently shaped and sized blocks and really huge. Ollantaytambo, the ancient ruins there, have these massive blocks. And also Sacsayhuaman near Cusco. Yamazato Maru. This whole area descending from the tower of Osaka Castle is called Yamazato Maru, Yamazato Citadel. In the Toyotomi period, this area was designed to impart the quiet atmosphere of a mountain village where many trees and vines, including pine, cherry blossom, and Japanese wisteria grew, and where Hideyoshi, I think that was the emperor at the time, and his family enjoyed tea parties and flower viewing. It is also said that Yododono, Hideyoshi's consort, and Hideyori, Hideyoshi's son, took their own lives in this vicinity after the fall of Osaka Castle in 1615. So one of the several different times that the castle was destroyed and then rebuilt. Pretty amazing. And here's the main entrance. I think it's 600. Yeah, it's right there. Adult 600. Cool. That's $5. And so I think that this is 600 yen. You can see there, 100. Each of these is 100. That one is 50. The question mark is that one does not have a number on it, and so I'm guessing it's 50 because it looks like that one. We'll see. Alright. Gonna get some views from up there. $35 lemons worth of vitamin C. Sounds kind of intense. At the top you can see the observation deck where I was, and the entire interior of the structure there is all a museum on every floor. And so you take a elevator up to the 5th floor, and then you walk upstairs up to the top, and then you walk downstairs all the way back down to the bottom, and you can go around every floor, and there's museum displays like various plaques and explanations of things, and photographs and artwork, ancient armor, traditional Japanese armor and various things, but you can't photograph or take video in there. So I just kind of cruised through. I wasn't that interested in spending a lot of time inside there. Get back outside and walk around some more. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's good. Whatever that is, I don't know. And so this is one of the many entrances into the castle. There are multiple ways to go in. Just going to walk around and check out some of the other areas around here. We've got live octopus here. And so I'm back in the neighborhood by my hostel here. And I'm going to take a break for a little bit and then head out and find some dinner, show you a very interesting street with tons of restaurants along it that I found last night, I think it was. Should be you know, really cool, and some good eating options. Universal Studios Japan. That is here in Osaka. Not sure if I'm going to go there, but... And so some of you might recognize this area here, because I showed it in my first video of Japan a few days ago. And what I didn't realize at the time was there's this really cool street to the left right over here. Fukushima, which is the name of the nuclear reactor that exploded after the tsunami, but it's also this neighborhood. And so there's this long, narrow little street with tons of restaurants along it. So I'm just going to look for one that looks good. I mean, they all look good. I am hungry, so ready to find something. All right, let's take a look at this menu to see if, okay, got a price at least. $9.80, that's about $9. 1,080, about $10. Okay, arigato. Yes, hello. Can I have this? One, it's sake? Sake? Drink? Sake? Yeah. Beer? Okay. Asahi? Sapporo? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Arigato. Alright, I was hoping to get a sake here, but didn't have that, so got a Sapporo. And I ordered 3 items. I don't know what they are. They look good though. I think it's gonna work. And so I got the first dish here. And it is really small. Hoping that the next dishes are going to be a little bit bigger because I am hungry and working on my first video of Japan here. Okay, thank you. That's kind of like an omelet, it looks like. That looks good. And this right here is soy sauce. And some wasabi there, it looks like. I actually love using chopsticks. Okay, thank you. Looks like that might be a chicken dish. Or maybe it's fish, not sure. It's not like super flavorful, this one here. It's alright, but not blowing my mind yet. Alright, now this is going to be interesting, trying to eat this one with chopsticks. It's like totally an omelet. It's really good. And I'm curious to find out if this is chicken or fish or what. Chicken, I think. Alright, so that was a really good meal. It could have used some rice, just a little something more to help fill the void. It definitely filled me up pretty good. I suspect that I will get a little bit hungry in a little while. Another cool alley down here. So awesome how there are just all these hidden little corners you can explore. And love seeing all the people on the bicycles. And so the total bill there was 2,095 yen. That's like $18 or so for 3 courses and a beer. So, you know, not bad. Certainly you can find cheaper deals in the more, you know, basic little restaurants and street food and stuff like that. Cool sign here. And a great tip, and one that I might make use of in a little while if I do get hungry, is the 7-Elevens. There are 7-Elevens and various other convenience stores that are just like all over the place. And there is like good sushi and Japanese food in the 7-Elevens for super cheap. So it is just around the corner from my hostel. If I get some hunger pains a little before wanting to go to sleep, then I'll pop in there and grab a little something. All right, there you go, a little taste of amazing Osaka, Japan. See ya.